The following contest is the Women's War Games match! The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The first member to enter will come from the advantaged team. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins! The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. Now, let the War Games begin!
Cap wanted a war, and now she has one.
Introducing first, from Salem, Oregon,
Cap has to be the worst general manager in Raw history. She puts herself in War Games, and I heard it wasn't even her idea.
Rumors aren't facts, Corey. And besides, anyone who competes in this type of match deserves our respect. Cap is on a mission tonight.
Bayley is a ring general, ready for battle.
And representing Damage Control from San Jose, California, Bayley!
Understand this. Bayley will deceive you. She will stab you in the back. She will do bad things to good people to get that Women's World Championship. And that's why I love her.
None of those things will make a bit of a difference once the door of that cage closes behind her.
Bayley's going to survey the battlefield, then her forces will attack.
War Games is a match with no rival. 2 rings, 1 giant cage, and 8 superstars ready to risk it all for the big victory.
Not only is pride on the line here, Cole, but depending on which team wins, we're going to have either Becky Lynch or Bayley as the #1 contender to Bianca Belair's title.
That's true, but first things first, no one in this match should be looking past the goal of surviving War Games.
That's a unique suplex. Wrist clutch suplex, perfect.
Ooh, what a forearm club.
Uh-oh. What a takedown. Fujiwara armbar. Fujiwara armbar applied.
Trying to fight with a hurt arm is no easy task.
Ooh. Comes down across the head with the axe handle. Ooh, well-planted knee. Ouch. Bayley struggling to defend herself.
Any chance for Bayley's offense is being trampled.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, man. Inside out.
Countdown underway. The odds about to no longer be even. prepares to take on an overbearing offense.
And you know now she must rethink her strategy.
The holding cage has been open, and we're about to see a bit of a handicap match here, gentlemen.
Giving her team the advantage, but she's looking for her own advantage now.
And a carefully measured knee drop.
Stomping down.
Oh! Bayley avoids the assault.
Clothesline.
What impact. If you're on the opposite side of this entry, you are bracing for a fight.
Just pinning the arm down and then
so much damage inflicted.
Big forearm.
Into the corner. This can't be good.
Stiff shot to the abdomen.
saw that one coming. Took advantage.
Whoa. She just chucked her over to the other ring.
Ooh, she just turned it around. Ah, look at this. Hair pull mat slam.
Going right after the arm of their opponent, applying the arm bar. Nice takedown.
Timer is running out, and this next competitor will equalize things inside the cage.
Freed from the cage and now needs to make haste to even up the fight.
Hooked up. Face first through the table. Just an absolute eruption of the table.
He turned that table into kindling.
Clearly waiting for that.
And Bayley gets cut right off.
As the leg trap, fisherman suplex.
Using the elbow as a weapon.
From behind.
German suplex.
Unique offense in store here. Dragon sleeper applied. Oh my God, from the top rope.
She's starting to climb up the wall of the cage, but
Launching.
Ooh.
Foot, meet face.
Does that finish Bayley off? She's firing up, no doubt about it.
Double underhook.
It's about to be an uphill battle for one team once this clock hits zero.
This one, she fights her way out of the armbar. And for the team on the wrong side of this entry, things have gotten that much more grueling.
Pulling him in for the backbreaker. Ouch. Looks like they're bringing additional firepower with them into what is now essentially a handicap match.
Russian leg sweep.
And here we go. Climbing up the cage, only bad liftoff. Becky's got bad intentions in mind.
Becky.
Oh, manhandle slam.
Lynch got all of her.
Through the ring door and adding a bit of leverage to the situation.
Just trying to pound their opponent into the ground even further.
Capped off with a knee to the spine.
Just bashing them with that hammer.
Oh, God.
Any one of these attacks could cause irreparable damage, but I don't think you can come back from this many. Oh, basically hammering their opponent into the floor. This is getting more and more alarming with each uninterrupted attack.
Counting down the seconds as this match gets closer to being even. We are witnessing a malicious string of attacks right now.
Sorely needed reinforcements about to arrive. Let's see what kind of impact they have.
A rough landing as she was launched like a missile into the other ring. Oh my gosh!
Kick to the midsection, and now using the bottom rope to their advantage.
Kick the features off their face.
Well, I'm not going to win for a couple hundred years, Byron. You know why? Because the Billy Goat's curse is in effect.
Oh, I can't.
The Billy Goat's curse is broken. Oh, propelled into the table.
She's getting that table right where she wants it.
She clearly has something in mind. What more can these two...
Psycho Sally crafting an attack.
Standing Spanish fly. Are you kidding me?
Incredible.
Beautiful takedown into the Achilles lock. Sky.
We could be moments away from Scott.
Both superstars perched up high.
No. And she looks around to submit.
Becky Lynch looking to secure the win. Oh,
Manhandle slam.
can that finish Io? Come on now. Is it not enough that they're already... Oh, no!
You're insane! You're insane!
That's got to do it. No one can continue after that.
How could anything go on after what we just witnessed is beyond me.
She is just desperately trying to fight out of it.
Oh my God, what a kick!
She's gonna try it again. Standing Spanish fly. Are you kidding me?
Incredible.
Up for the electric chair, down for the drop.
She just got flung all the way to the other ring. And that was a precisely measured attack.
Oh, right to the spine. Setting up for it, looks like, oh no!
The next entrant incoming to even up the odds.
Good golly, she just put her through a table.
I don't care how tough she is. Ain't nobody getting up from that. Charging toward the ring and looking to even things up.
Position here. All the competitors are contained inside the cage. The door is shut, and we're on the brink of absolute chaos. War games can now officially commence.
She wants the contact.
And she stunned him. Up top.
Look out.
My goodness, the human skeleton shouldn't have to endure a smash like that.
Ascending the War Games.
Becky.
Watch out! But meanwhile, here's Sky.
Each one. Bailey delivering the kick to the gut. For the nose plant. Can Bailey take advantage? Oh, man. Adding more injury to injury with that hammer.
Full impact.
Looking like John Henry swinging the hammer like that. Vicious arm stomp. Bordering on a loss. We could be close to an end.
Tamina sidesteps that. She gets launched all the way to the other ring.
Look at this. This is outrageous athleticism. What a head scissor takeover.
2 count.
Man, that was a hard-fought win. She's got to be proud of herself tonight. Let's look back on the action from the last match.
Here are your winners, Kat, Samantha, Becky Lynch, Psycho Sally, and Charlotte Flair.
Victory for the Cap. You can really see why the WWE attempted to recruit this woman multiple times over the years.
And she turned us down, Saxton. The WWE Universe might not remember that, but some of us are not going to let her forget.
They won't leave this match the same people they went in as, but they will leave victorious. And depending on whom you ask, that is all that matters.
Becky and the captain are still celebrating their epic War Games victory.
And why wouldn't they? You're now looking at the #1 contender for the Women's World Championship and the GM who put her in that position.
This will go a long way in shaping the future of the women's division on Raw.
Shotzi?
Is that a full-size tank?
Oh my God, Shotzi came prepared. I guess she graduated into something larger.
She's not stopping.
This is gonna be bad.
I don't want to watch, but I can't take my eyes off what's about to happen.
Shotzi just picked up speed. She's gonna rail the cage.
Stop!
Into the side.
Down they go. This is bad.
I can't believe what just happened.
We need some help out here, fast.
Whatever her issue was, Shotzi took things way too far here tonight.
What the hell was Shotzi doing? I've had no problem with her.
Yeah, I may have something to do with that. Oops.
Oops. I'm gonna be out for months. Is that really all you have to say?
How about oops? I got carried away booking matches, but forgetting to manage people. At least that seems to be the case, based on what I've pieced together.
You're back.
I was having a splendid time communing with the blue-footed booby of the Galapagos. But then, I caught wind of a few questionable developments. We should talk.
I swear, I had it all under control.
I watched Shotzi crash a tank into the War Games cage.
Fair point.
And perhaps, even more egregiously, you announce War Games without me. That's my thing. I announce War Games.
I'm sorry?
Respectfully, you're fired from being Raw GM.
I accept.
It wasn't a question. All that being said, with our newly minted #1 contender injured, we still need a challenger for Bianca. You know, what you've consistently failed to nail down. I hate rewarding you for this mess. But I'm a much better GM than you are, so I'm going to make the right choice for the show. And unfortunately, there's someone who helped lead her team to victory who's rightfully next in line for the opportunity. You'll be getting the championship match against Bianca Belair on the next Raw.
Here we go with this so-called major announcement.
I'm afraid this is a good news, bad news kind of night. And I've always been a bad news first kind of girl. So here goes. With our fearless leader, William Regal returned, looking quite tan, might I add, The time has come for me to step down as your Raw general manager.
I actually thought she did a great job, guys.
Are you kidding me, Byron?
At least it was exciting.
All right, so there may have been some mixed opinions on my stint as GM, but I'm sure that's only because we all know where I really belong, which is fighting in a WWE ring.
Not sure that's the only reason.
Which is why I'm pleased to announce, given Becky's unfortunate medical status, at the hands of someone who William Regal has assured me will be dealt with, the Real Suits have decided to name a new #1 contender for the Women's World Championship. Me!
Huge news for the Women's World title.
And that championship match is happening right now!
After all the confusion around Survivor Series, we're finally getting to see Bianca defend her championship.
So, Bianca Belair, let's...
This woman just will not stop coming after the captain.
If her grievance was big enough to get her to take down the War Games cage in a tank, did you really expect her to let it go?
Hey there, friend.
Give it a rest, Shotzi. Haven't you done enough at this point?
I think what you meant to say is, thank you for making me #1 contender, Shotzi. Sorry you hurt your leg in that unfortunate tank incident.
Wait. How did you get hurt when you were driving the tank? Is this really all because I didn't give you proper credit for your terribly original idea of let's have a War Games match at Survivor Series?
And didn't even put me in the match. But no, this isn't an isolated incident. This, apparently, is just what you do. Playing in other people's sandboxes, stealing other people's ideas, and jumping every line. You may have William Regal fooled, but not me, and not the locker room.
Oh, I'm sure, Shotzi.
Cutting lines might work in TBD, but in WWE, there are consequences.
Bailey?
That's Bailey's music, but where is she?
Is Shotzi just playing mind games here? Bailey from behind.
Shotzi's found an ally who's not okay with being skipped over for a Women's World Championship match.
I don't blame her. It was supposed to be either Bailey or Becky. Cap weaseled in there.
Wait, we're getting a call from the back. This is an official match. Here we go. We thought it was all over at War Games, but Cap getting named #1 contender apparently upset certain members of the locker room.
Yeah, at least the ones who felt...
Is it enough? Shoulder up, and the referee ends the count.
Easy kick out there, but they'll get harder soon.
Bionic elbow driven down.
Trap the arm.
Neck breaker. So smooth.
Left by the turnbuckles. This won't end well. Counters that.
Bailey with her opponent on the apron. What is she looking for here?
Hung across the middle rope.
And countouts are legal, so hopefully this will be a short trip outside.
To the face. What a redirect. Double underhook applied.
Butterfly suplex. Thrown back in under the ropes.
Arm control applied and a kick right to the midsection.
Bailey's not looking so confident after taking that attack.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, man. Inside out. She's pumping her...
Oh, diving leg drop.
Driving the elbow.
Able to avoid any harm there.
Down with a face buster. Stopping the leg.
Just nasty. Looking for a suplex. Gets blocked.
Into a suplex of their own. Ouch. Standing drop kick.
Great ups.
Springboard.
Oh my goodness!
What is happening? In position, ready to strike. Here it comes.
Fends off the attack with an elbow.
Every maneuver being returned with counter fire. Looking for the suplex all the way up. Look at this power. Oh, no.
From behind, chop block.
As the leg trap, fisherman suplex. That's gotta be it. 2.
An incredible victory for the captain here tonight.
She certainly solidified her position as the #1 contender.
Shotzi from behind with that crutch.
What the heck? She claimed she was injured.
She was just pulling all our legs, Cole.
Shotzi laying the boots in now.
Compared to the Tank, this is nothing.
Finally, the referee getting control of this situation.
She's using that crutch on her throat. Shotzi wasn't done.
Russian leg sweep with the crutch.
At least Shotzi's made her point now, and we can finally get on to the business of the Women's World Championship next week.
I'm not so sure, Byron.
Neither am I. Based on what Shotzi said earlier, I doubt that this satisfied her desire for revenge. She's on a mission.
Does it look smaller?
Huh?
That's what kids always say when they come back home, right? They go off to the great wide world, come home, and everything looks small. Haven't seen you around here much lately.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe a little smaller? I was in the neighborhood. Figured I'd stop in to get a few reps in before my big match with Bianca.
Shotzi's not also in the neighborhood, is she? You know my insurance doesn't cover tanks.
I don't think you have to worry. Tanks don't get great gas mileage, so she probably won't come crashing through the wall. No promises, though.
And just when I was starting to feel nostalgic about you breaking things around here. How are you feeling after that crutch attack?
I'm fine. Can you believe Shotzi's still bitter you didn't book her in TBD? And now she's turning it into a whole thing about how I stole her so-called War Games idea.
In fairness, it's you who didn't want to book her.
What? Really?
I believe your words at the time were, "I'm not impressed."
That does sound like me. But I was probably just being flippant.
Being flippant without thinking that your actions could actually have consequences? Yeah, definitely you. Then, on purpose or not, Shotzi effectively brings you up to the big leagues, and instead of any sort of thanks, you steamroll right into a fantastical whirlwind tour of all things WWE.
Let's be fair. I didn't steamroll right away. And Shotzi brought me to Raw so she could make an example of me.
Maybe, but is that also why she pitched you the idea for a War Games match when you were GM? A match you thought was a good enough idea to book but then shut her out of?
I never said it was my idea. Besides, it wasn't a groundbreaking suggestion, and everything worked out.
Right, because I'm sure the WWE Universe saw the superstar GM announce the War Games match, put herself in it, and then thought, who else can I give credit to for setting up this awesome main event? It worked out for you. And now you get a championship match against Bianca Belair. Shotzi? Not so much.
Jeez, whose side are you on, Geneva?
You know whose side I'm on. That's why I gotta be straight with you, to make sure you get your head right so you can take that title from Bianca.
You know, after ignoring WWE for so long, becoming their champion is the only thing I can dream of.
This is a moment of destiny for a woman who spent years crisscrossing the world and honing her skills before finally arriving in the big leagues of WWE.
You can really feel the electricity in the arena, Michael.
Waiting on the champion here.
It's obvious Bianca's playing mind games with her opponent.
Oh boy, here we go again.
Shotzi's vendetta against the #1 contender continues.
And it looks like she's had about enough of it.
No, guys, it's not what you think. I have a seriously heartwarming announcement. Bianca Belair can't be here tonight.
This is the second time the #1 contenders match has been called off.
No, I told you, it's actually heartwarming. Bianca was wrapping up an appearance at a nearby community center before the show when suddenly, out of nowhere, 3 buses of adorable children from a local school showed up, excited to meet the Women's World Champion. And you know how Bianca is. She wouldn't leave until everyone got a picture and an autograph. How those buses showed up just in time to prevent Bianca from making it here for her championship match tonight, we may never know. But Bianca just couldn't leave those sweet children hanging. Are you seriously booing children? Wow, what a bloodthirsty bunch you all are. I did feel bad that you didn't have a match anymore tonight, though. Oh no, it's not me. I have the night off from in-ring action, just like at War Games. But these 3 women do not.
Oh my, the Cap has history with all these women.
And we're getting word from the truck that she'll be facing them in a fatal 4-way.
I think she said to bring it on.
Easy to say, harder to survive. Shotzi's curated a formidable challenge for the #1 contender.
Honestly, I'm just impressed that Shotzi managed to curate this match and 3 busloads of children in the same day.
What? That was Shotzi?
For God's sakes, catch up, Byron. Nonetheless, this is going to be a huge fatal 4-way contest here on Raw. Like you said, Corey, Cap definitely has a target on her back due to her history with these 3 other superstars.
I'm just wondering, after all these false starts, if Cap will ever make it to her title match with Bianca Belair.
I think that's Shotzi's exact goal, Saxton.
This one is headed outside, guys.
Saw that coming.
Good night.
Running leg drop! Oh, tracking the kendo stick across the head. Uh-oh. Clear the table.
Yeah, gotta take it to the next level.
What is this superstar thinking?
They're thinking about the end, finishing this thing off by any means necessary.
Dominating back suplex.
Could be some collateral damage on the way here.
Everyone needs to clear out, including us.
What a face buster.
Looking for more damage here.
Release back suplex.
I've seen Saxton thrown out of a few local bars like that before.
Please don't remind me, Corey.
And there's the takedown. Makes the cover. And a kick out.
Not enough pressure on the pin.
Oh, look at her. Oh, this is going to be nasty. Guys, this is going to be nasty. Oh, setting them up.
DDT on the announce desk.
Plenty of hits coming her way now.
Oh, no.
All the way to the outside. Just dominating their opponent now.
Can she keep her down? And she's not done yet.
She shows that she's far from finished. Morgan's starting to think she might have this one in the bag.
Mat slam with some attitude.
Quickly the cover. Now rebuilding. She powers out immediately there.
Getting that shoulder up seemed to be pretty easy.
Oh, impressive counter. Nicely done with the head scissors.
Good decision to roll out here. Was slightly thrown off guard for just a moment. Looking for a submission here. Rings of sound applied.
Close call, but not enough yet.
She breaks the hold.
She stayed.
Party's over. Good night.
She faked her out.
No, a kick out.
Impressive to not even allow a 2 count at this juncture.
Dragon suplex. And into the count. But now Ripley.
Implanted by the DDT.
Liv Morgan looking for the suplexes, slams, and bombs are all painful, but being slapped like that is humiliating.
You would know, Saxton.
Saw it coming and answered with a sharp elbow. She's showing signs of slowing now.
Yeah, this fatal four-way has certainly taken its toll, Michael.
Drop kicked all the way to the floor.
Steel chair to the temple. Look at the arm for a Fujiwara armbar.
Oh, Fujiwara armbar applied.
Ooh, that might have just broken something.
For the win. She kicks out with force.
What a jaw-dropping show of strength this late into the match.
Hey, we're all getting free tickets to the gun show. What a stomp right to the back. Taking it to the shoulder.
Oh, no. She's got the worst of intentions, and we are about to see.
Looking to finish things off right now. This will do it. Brainbuster through the table. That is what you call a game changer, gentlemen.
I can't believe I am at a
The cover! Now back to Ripley. And there's the breakup, just in the nick of time. Look at this.
Snap suplex.
Is it enough? The cover!
I'm happy she did. I don't want this match to end.
Jumping complete shot.
Face first. Liv ending this fight right there.
Probably see him double after that one.
Fatigue must be getting to her.
This has just been an absolute massacre.
This isn't going to be pretty. Hangman's neck breaker.
Gosh.
Targeting the arm to great effect.
Uh-oh, look at this.
Nelson applied. Dragon suplex.
For the win. Broken up. And the match continues.
Gonna take a trip, gentlemen. Straight down to the
201 face breaker.
Broken up. And the match continues.
That's teamwork.
Flawless takedown. Oh, Liv got caught with a reversal.
Two-handed choke slam.
Blast off.
Oh, she misses the mark.
Oh my gosh, what impact.
Fujiwara armbar applied. She flips it back on her.
Back. Uh-oh. Dodges out of the way.
Butterfly suplex. There's two. And a kick out at two. Now looking at Liv Morgan.
Jumping, complete scratching and clawing. This could be it.
And the count's broken, keeping the match alive.
It's not over yet. Oh, right in the arm. Snapmare it over.
Goes down low with the drop kick.
Reversal. Can they go on the attack?
Kick right to the leg.
That unraveled on Asuka. You can't take much more of this.
Yeah, she's looking drained, Cole. I don't know how much is even left in her.
And she slides her back to the mat. Face breaker.
Little psychological warfare at play here from the Nightmare.
Running clothesline.
More attacks up there could leave her severely impaired.
Hooked up. DDT.
A manic set of moves from Morgan.
Bit by bit, Morgan chipping away at the opposition.
Asuka turns it around. Whoa! Nasty backhand right there. From the apron. Whoa! What a landing! Takes another trip to the skies, and it pays off once again.
Turnbuckle's the only thing keeping her upright.
For the victory here. And the count's broken, keeping the match alive.
Hooked up.
She's got the shoulders down. Still only got one.
Wow, I thought for sure that was it.
She's taking this outside. This one cannot be.
Uh-oh. A brutal impact after taking a gigantic gamble like that.
She has it cinched. The Empress.
No!
Got the leg.
Bang and screw.
That'll tear your knee up.
Steel chair to the ribs. chair shot to the dome. And Asuka moves. I don't know what Asuka could be saying, but it does appear quite insulting.
And look at from a back suplex. She's surely revving up, but she better put the rubber on the road already. Liv is really out of it. She might be done soon.
Nasty kick to the face. Cover. Is it enough? The cover.
And that does it. Beats the odds and gets the fatal four-way win.
And here's another look at why the Fatal 4-Way is one of the most unpredictable and entertaining matches in WWE.
Here is your winner, Samantha!
She might keep on winning, but I just do not trust this woman. Once a promoter, always a promoter. You have to wonder where her loyalty really is.
How can you say that, Corey? Cap has more than proven herself since coming to WWE.
With a superstar in every corner, we knew this would be spectacular.
I am floored by what we saw here tonight.
It was you, wasn't it? You're the reason I'm missing my championship match with Bianca. Again!
Oh, it's hardly my fault. Your car service was way too willing to accommodate your new itinerary. You know, they really should have some sort of security on that. Figured the least I could do was play hooky from Raw 2 so we could have a little chat.
You really want to do this here?
Fight in an airport lounge? Absolutely not. They'd never let me back in, and I love their little mini cupcakes too much. I just want what's mine.
What exactly is that, Shotzi? I can't go back in time and hire you at TBD. I can't go back and put you in War Games. Your obsession with me is unhealthy.
What's unhealthy is theft. And I'm not just talking about War Games. You may have gotten a free pass from Regal to waltz around WWE, ripping off other people's ideas, moves, and gear, but you didn't get a free pass from me. You're the #1 contender. That should be me. Put it on the line in a match. Win or lose, we are done after that.
If it means never having to deal with your BS again, fine, you're on. But only because there's no way I lose.